All right, now we're going to move on to the Q&A segment. Your first question. The duties of membership secretary are pretty straightforward and often overlooked. Knowing this, what role does the membership secretary play, and why is it an essential part to the executive team?
Well, for the position of membership secretary, I believe that the most important role they have is making sure that people can know about the organization and as well as keep coming back. In terms of alumni relations, that's interacting with alumni through socials and other stuff like that. While for current general body members, that's sharing what goes on in APSA through the newsletter. And while many people might overlook the newsletter, oftentimes it goes through people's spam email. I do believe that it is one of the best ways for people to stay active in the organization, to understand how we're doing as an organization, what's going on, how they can contribute and stay active as well. I think that's something that is overlooked, but I do hope to make it have a more impactful, or more of an impact for others.
What is the importance of having an alumni coalition beyond alumni retention?
Does that mean, like, in terms of retention, like keeping them to coming back, or?
As in, beyond just alumni retention, what else does the alumni coalition do?
I think besides alumni retention, one of the other major roles that the Alumni Coalition plays is using that retention to make GBMers interested in alumni, because a lot of times previous board members and alumni, they go on with their lives, they lead successful careers, but people who continue to participate in APSA might forget about them. I think it is important that this retention does not go unwasted. Like, if alumni are willing to come back to interact with the organization, I think we should give them the opportunity to interact with the organization itself, give more opportunities for members to interact with these alumni, to not only keep their attention, but to just socialize, network, and improve relations with alumni and general body members.
What purpose do segments such as Where's Tag serve, and why do you feel like it is important to include in the newsletter?
Personally, I think sections such as Where's Tag provide a more personal feel to the newsletter. If there were no such segments such as Where's Tag, the newsletter would be much more of just an informative newsletter. It would just be a medium to or to send info to members. But I think having the personal section makes it a lot more personal. It makes it your own. You make the newsletter your own by adding your own section. I think that sorry, could you repeat the second half of the question?
Yes. Why do you feel like it is important to include in the newsletter?
Well, including a personal section in the newsletter, like I said, it does make it a lot more personal, and having that personal feel to the newsletter makes it a lot more inviting to read to someone who may not necessarily be part of the organization. It may give off the feel of being a welcoming environment, and having a personalized newsletter makes it much easier to communicate between executive board and general body members.
As part of Alumni Coalition, besides creating events and posting on Facebook, how would you use your position as membership secretary to connect with alumni, ensure that alumni actually respond to communication?
One way I would make sure that alumni respond to communication is membership secretary has an ongoing list of current members as well as alumni. I would like to fully utilize that list to reach out more to alumni who are much more willing to come back to APSA. Like, not every alumni has time and opportunity to give back, And I want to really reach out to those who can to make the Alumni Coalition's work much more of a success.
And those are all of our questions, so thank you for coming.